Can you talk about the quick fix and quick hack culture? Lots on social media, but it only occurred to me when I was reading an email about yet another quick fix regarding stress-related symptoms, how annoying they become, and I'm wondering, do they actually support us? Is this serving people generally, or have we become confused, obsessed socially with fixing problems in the short term so we can stay busy and overcommitted? What's your point of your experience? The whole kind of like quick fix thing that we see on the internet, I think so much of it is marketing. So because we are, one feeds the other, and we've spoiled ourselves to want everything in like quick fixes. Everything has to be like, give me the short version, give me the summarized version, give me the 5 minute version, rather than the 5 week version where I actually have to go and do the work. So therefore, we find ourselves, for all the many different reasons that I won't go into right now, one has built into the other, and now in this point in time in humanity, we find ourselves in a space where everything is expected to be expressed and given to us very quickly. The short answer to, in my opinion, I don't know about the ultimate truth of the universe, but in my opinion, from my experience, having done this work and having had the privilege of working with lots of people over time, does it work? The short answer is no, in my opinion. And if anything, if it does look like it works, it's like a quick fix. So therefore you have a quick relief. It might take the edge off, so to speak, right? But this is why I don't focus on quick fixes. I think the quick fix, the only maybe quick fix I've ever taught, I teach it in Awaken and I put it on social media as well, is the breath, right? Take your hands, put it in your ribs, now bring your breath down to the bottom of your lungs. Just that one thing, which is a quick thing to do, and 10 deep breaths, like inhale, exhale is one breath. So you do 10 of those, will shift your emotion, right? So I've taught that many times. People have probably seen it. You guys probably seen it. That's probably about the quick fix as far as the quick fix goes. Everything else that I teach is probably annoying to everyone. And I don't care if it's annoying. I care about what works. So from my experience of working with people, the quick fixes don't work. The quick fixes, as you say, keep us distracted, and then we crash and burn soon after. So that's why I focus on more long term. It's like investing, right? Some of you here are investors. You can go and look for the thing to make the quick buck, right? The people will promise you things to make, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to give you like quick and big returns really quickly. And normally the seasoned investors would run away from that because they would always go for the long term, the long game. You want to be in it for the long game. The boring, slow, long way should be the most exciting thing. Whether it's in investing or you're investing in yourself energetically, right? Nourishing your body, your mind, your emotions, your internal environment. From my experience, maybe limited to the last 2 decades of me working with people, almost 2 decades. In my limited experience, this is what I found. The slow way is the fast way. Whether it's business, whether it's investment, whether it's with money, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in our health, right? So our relationship to our body or our emotions. The long game, play the long game. Rather than go to the gym today and snap something, right? Why not work out for the rest of your life so that you can be healthy and strong and fit? Or like, why not practice in such a way that you can have the yoga practice support you for the rest of your life? Same with the meditation. So my take on it is, what's the rush? Like, stop rushing. Take that urgency away and do things in the slow, long, boring way. Now, if you're done with your 20s, which some of us here are, how many of you who are done with your 20s, if you had a second chance, you would go back to your 20s and do it the slow way, right? So by the time you get to the age that you're in right now, the compounding effect, right? As many clever people have said, including Einstein, I said, compounding effect is one of our, what do you call it, miracles, right, of our time, I think, of the human life. Things compound over time. So when you put in the work internally and also on the level of the body, of our mind, of our emotions, in our inner work, the slow, long game guarantees you win, whatever winning is, however you define success to be. Right? So if it's your physical health, which maybe is a bit more tangible, so we can relate to and measure it a bit more. If you were to do a 5-minute meditation every day or almost every day for a year, that year is going to be not slightly different, significantly different to any other year in your life if you've never meditated before. That's just 5 minutes. Now, if you did 5 minutes the moment you woke up and the 5 minutes just before you go to sleep every day, let's say, or almost every day, that year is going to be even more significantly different, not slightly. Right? We all know this stuff, but we don't want to do the slow, boring, consistent thing. The key to success, really, in any area, and I'm generalizing, but I think it works in every area, the key word is consistency. Consistency. Olympic athletes don't just train one day or the day before their match or their game or their sport. They don't get to the Olympic arena, never train in their life, train the day before the thing, and then go in and smash it. They train their whole life. So many of them are selected as children. Like I was selected, I don't know, at the age of 12 or 13, international, and then I was trained. Whether it's like athletes, whether it's in business, whether it's in investing, whether it's in our health, or someone who has an amazing relationship, I would say play the long, slow game. The key to success in any area is consistency. In other words, discipline. The sexy word, right? So we hate that word. Ugh, discipline. But that is the key. The quick fix does not work. We are trapped in this kind of culture of entitlement and instant, like quick fixes, instant gratification, and marketers know that. And a lot of what we see on social media is marketing, right? Like they put out things that will make you capture your attention within the first 3 seconds. And you have to, because if on the other side of it, right, let's say you want to build a business and you've got an amazing message to put out there, you have to play that game too. Within the first seconds, you need to hook people's attention. The next few seconds, you need to give them some value. And then following few seconds, you need to tell them to do something. It's like the rough formulas of that. And you'll find that right across the internet. Right? So most of what we're consuming is marketing material. And marketers, the good marketers, have had to learn how to market. Otherwise, the marketing doesn't work. And because we want quick fixes, they give us quick fixes. To break the cycle, quick fixes, in my opinion, don't work.